Today we'll be speedrunning through Power Rangers Dino Thunder, because this is the best Power Rangers game on the GameCube, because it's the only Power Rangers game on the GameCube. This game is about the Rangers rescuing their dinosaurs trapped in a different dimension. By the way, if you want to watch me on Twitch, I'm live Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays, 6 PM GMT. We're going to start our run as soon as we press the A button on Play Adventure and gain control of our first Zord, the Red Tyranno. We begin by powering up our Zord and then learning all the game mechanics like blasters and special moves. Now that we got that out of the way, we can begin by rescuing our first Zord, Kira, and the Tyrannodrones. Rescuing Zords involves us picking up fossils and taking them to an invisible wall to save them. Now we have two Zords. We complete the final tutorial for the Tyrannodrone and we can move on to Riverside Canyon. Entering this area, our first mission is about saving Ethan and the Tyrannodrone. Same principle as the Tyrannodrone, but we only need 3, which makes no sense because the Tyrannodrone had like 9 and is a lot smaller. But hey, it's faster to do. Now that we've got Ethan and the Tyrannodrone, we actually now have access to the second fastest sword in the game, being the Tyrannodrone. Moving along with the missions until we get to the first of the Brachial Zord missions. These missions are kind of annoying, because there's no way to speed them up, so we have to use the opportunity to gain speed boosts and special attacks while making sure the Brachial Zord isn't taking too much damage. In the end, we unlock the next area, which is Riverside City. Entering the city, we quickly switched to the Tyrannodrone and speed boost all the way to the first mission beacon. And it's quite interesting as it glitches the game into time before Dr. Oliver gives us a debrief on what we're supposed to be doing. So with that, we'll start by destroying some pylons from the air, go on to the next mission, which is destroying more pylons but on the ground with Tyranno. Then we can begin mission 12. This mission introduces us to a new kind of enemy, the taggers. Now the taggers are quite annoying because if they hit you, they send you back to the beginning of the mission. So we're going to implement the safe strat here, which is using a speed boost as soon as we can with Tricera to the left towards the bridge, as this gives us the least amount of taggers when entering a portal back to the canyon. And we can switch back to Tricera upon entering the canyon and speed boost all the way to the tar pits. Now we come to our first boss fight with the main boss, Zeltrax, with the Thunder Max Megazord. We begin by mashing B to get out of the cutscene. We start by mashing B so we can gain control of the Megazord faster from the cutscene, and wait until Zeltrax starts gathering energy around him. When he puts his axe up in the air, we hit him with our blasters to stun him, and then finishing him off with a Tyrannodrone. After doing this 3 times, the boss fight is over, and we can move on to the next invisible portal, which takes us to the jungle zone. Entering the jungle, we're going to start by shooting the blue gem that spawns a speed boost and start the mission straight away. As the game's mechanic resets destroyed dino gems at the start of every mission, so we're able to essentially get 2 speed boosts right off the bat. In this mission, we got to save the Parasaur sword, wow that is a mouthful, by collecting tree sap, and somehow that gets us a Zord. It never really tells why, it just says it has Parasaur DNA, I don't know. Now we come to mission 15. I hate mission 15 because this is one where we have to break crystals and then destroy a base, but the annoying thing about this base is there are taggers that spawn from it which can absolutely destroy you, so we use Tyrannodrone to start doing some additional damage and then finishing it off with Tricera with hope that we don't get sent back to a random area of the map. After this, we complete the Cephalozord mission by cutting up a bunch of plants, and we can begin the final mission, which is a Brachial Mission. This is also the final Brachial Mission within the game. We use this opportunity to get a bunch of Dino Claws and a bunch of speed boosts to have enough for the final stages, while making sure we keep our Brachiosword alive. And with the portal now powered, we are able to head off to the lava fields. Upon entering the lava fields, our first mission is going to get the next Zord, which is the Metro Zord, the fastest sword in the game, which we'll be using quite a bit for movement. To get the Zord, we have to destroy the big container, so we fly up with the Tyrannodrone, mash B a few times, destroy the tagger that's nearby, we switch to Tricera, start using our special a few times, mashing B until we're able to free the Metro Zord. Now that we've unlocked the Metro Zord, we start by doing what we do for everything, starting the Metro Zord mission by destroying all the lava drivers and making sure we get all the claws back as we go. Upon completing the Metro Zord mission, we can now begin powering the portal to the final area. And to do this, we've got to destroy 4 cannons, and the only way to destroy these cannons is with the Tricera's deflection attack. And we can fly the power cell over to the invisible portal, powering up, giving us access to the final area, the volcano core. Once we enter the volcano, we immediately switch to the Metro Zord and race to the first mission beacon, which involves us collecting lava pots to get the Cephalozord. So first we collected 2 lava pots which are on the ground, and immediately switch to Tyrannodrones to get the final part, and switching to Tricera and heading straight to the portal. But instead of getting the Cephalozord, we get ambushed by a bunch of razor worms, so we have to destroy them all to complete the mission. Once we've finished that, we can begin saving the Cephalozord. This one is fairly tricky because we've have to hit the locks when they are solid and have to match the corresponding Zord's colour. If you mess up, a tagger seems to spawn there, but it could be just me. Once we're able to unlock all the locks, we are able to free the last Zord of the game. We've got one more mission to complete, and that's being the Cephalozord mission before the boss fight. We just need to be careful about our power-ups here because we need at least 5 for the final fight, so we have to make sure we pick up any ones that we can. Upon finishing the Cephalozord mission, we speed boost to the finalist mission, beating Zeltrax again. This time we're in the Metro Zord formation this time. We are going to walk forwards, get pushed back, prompting Zeltrax to charge up, like in the first fight in the tar pits. After the third attack, we mash B as he's already started charging from the previous attack, allowing us to get a 4th strike in completely free. After this, he's going to do 2 electric whips on the ground. All we got to do is wait for the charge again, stun, and finish. We've got one more thing to do, and that is escape the volcano. Once we hit the loading screen, that's time. For me, it was a time of 29 minutes and 23 seconds, putting us at a comfortable 6th place. Not bad at all. Well, there we go, guys. That is Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more content. Okay, bye.